Hey guys, welcome back to Models and Beer. Today I got something a little bit different for you. Um, just to kind of break away from the Arizona for a little bit and just to kind of fun things up a little bit. I was watching Oz Scale Modeling's channel last week, and I don't know if you caught it or not, but he was doing a build of a tram car, wooden tram car model. And, when I seen that, it reminded me I have a wooden model that was tucked away someplace, and it took me a few minutes to find it. But my wife and I are both annual pass holders at Universal Studios, Orlando, Florida, and it's about a 2-hour drive for us there. We go every other month or something like that up there. It's one of our favorite, our getaway place, I guess you could call it. About 2 years ago, I'm thinking it was maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago, they came out with a brand new roller coaster. It was called the Velocicoaster, or is called the Velocicoaster. It still is one. And we went for the grand opening of this roller coaster, and it's one of my wife's favorite roller coasters. So we ended up going out for the grand opening of this roller coaster, and we bought a wooden model. I don't know if you could call it a model. I'm gonna call it a kit, and I'll tell you why here in a short bit. And I dug this thing out, and I decided to go ahead just to kind of break up the monotony a little bit from the Arizona on my channel and to do something, a little bit fun. Not that the Arizona is not fun, but I thought this would be a simple type thing. Man, was I wrong. This thing was a complete nightmare, this roller coaster thing that I got. The instructions were horrible. And I go into detail on this video, which you'll see it here real shortly. And yeah, it was just a complete nightmare. I'm glad it's over. It was a challenging build, so in that sense, it was fun. But I'm not going to call it a model. I'm going to call it a puzzle, because that's what it was. It was a puzzle. It was not a model, but fun nonetheless. So let's go ahead and get into. Let me go ahead and show you the finished kit here. This is what I'm building in the video. This is the Velocicoaster, a cart of the train. It's not the entire train, but the ride vehicle, I guess you could say. Each section has 4 seats, and this is the finished model. But let me show you how I got to this point from page 1 in the instruction, or not even instructions, page 1 of the pictures. Let me say that. So with that being said, guys, let me go ahead and I'm going to do a quick intro on the roller coaster itself so you'll know what we got going, and then we'll go ahead on to the build. So I'll see you there. All right, guys, here it is. Let me show you a view of the cover here. The artwork's on it actually is pretty cool. I like that. Snapped together wooden model, Jurassic World Velocicoaster. And here's a image of the model itself, or the finished model, I should say. Recommends ages 14 and up. Looks actually like it's going to be pretty cool. It looks like there's a lot of parts, though. I haven't opened this box up yet. This video could be 15 minutes long. It could be an hour long. I'm really not sure. Here's some more images. The front and a side view of the coaster, or a cart on the coaster, I should say. It's a train. There's more than one of these carts, but this is one of the ride vehicles, I guess. The Velocicoaster cutout is a fun way to assemble laser-cut 3D wooden model. It is designed with small interlocking tabs and slots for press-fit assembly with no gluing required. So here's the stats of the coaster itself. It's got a top speed of 70 miles per hour. It has 2 launches, 4 inversions, 12 airtime moments. And let me show you here. This kit was $40, which I'm sure is way overpriced. You probably, if Walmart sold this thing, you probably could have got it for $15. But this came from the park itself at one of the gift shops. So that's, I guess, the expected price for something like that. And it's from Universal Parks and Resorts. Slips don't fail me now. 1000 Universal Studios Plaza, Orlando, Florida. So there you have it, guys. Let's cut into this thing and see what we got here. It's all still taped up. I have not opened this yet. Let's see what's inside. Oh, it's not coming out. What's going on? Here we go. Oh boy. Let me set that to the side here. Where do we start? There's a book involved with this, guys. I didn't see all this coming. Alright, it says to use a small pointed object, a screwdriver works well. To punch out the parts. If a part fits loosely, a small dab of glue will help keep it in place. Ready to go. Many parts look similar. When you see that symbol, double check to make sure you're using the correct piece. Alright. So, oh my God. Let's see here. Let me get this open. Let's open up the package here. Let's see. Maybe it's not as bad as it looks. They don't make it easy to get into. Even the plastic's hard. Okay, here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. All right, so I don't even know where to start. It doesn't tell you where the pieces are. What's going on here? I guess you got it. All right, this is crazy, guys. It doesn't number anything. It doesn't number any of the not sprues, they're not sprues, but pieces. It's just shapes. So, all right. So this one says 01, and get it out of the way. The instructions show a 1 down here. I wonder if those two coincide. Let me see if I can find these pieces on here. So, all right, this looks like a piece right here. That looks like that piece. All right. So I'm thinking that's that piece. And I have a feeling this is not going to be easy. Okay, wait, here we go. that looks like that piece. Yeah. So let's take one of those out. All right, that'll be that piece. So we got that piece, and then we need that piece. Okay. Oh my God. Guys, I don't know about this. The directions on this are horrible. This should be called more of a puzzle than a model. So, this says it goes in here like so. I'm guessing it goes all the way. And then this is going to go like so. Okay. And now, all right, we got the two top pieces look done. Bear with me, guys. Don't know what the hell I'm doing. You think for $40 that you would get better instructions. Let me zoom in here a little bit so that maybe you can kind of see better what I'm doing here. So I got this. Let me get a pointer here. So this piece, I believe, is this piece. This piece, I believe, is this piece. And that piece right there, the arm, being this piece. So I think we're off to a start anyways, but I could be wrong. So now we need to figure out this bottom stuff here. And I'm guessing all this stuff is in, they're not sprues, but let's call them sprues just for the sake of getting some kind of method going here. So this is one, so I think we're on one here. So everything that we're going to need, I think, is going to be in this wooden sprue here. So yeah, look at all that. And nothing is numbered. Nothing is numbered. Everything is just by shapes, I guess. So, okay, I got those done there. Now, let's see if we can figure out this bottom stuff. Okay. Alright, so let's try one of these pieces. Maybe this is one of them pieces there. And I'm thinking that's that bottom piece right here, just from what I can see. And oh my God, I think this is that second piece, and then a third one of these. All right, guys, here we go. So this is kind of where we're at now. And then let's try this. Uh-oh, that's not that piece. Shit. Oops, sorry, guys. Dang it. Those two pieces are not the right pieces. We only got one piece right. Okay. All right, here we go. I think these are them. Okay, I think these are the right pieces now. So, here we are here, and then, yeah, we got this goes in here like so. I get a little piece of something here that needs to come off. There we go. Okay. This piece keeps falling off. I thought they said they lock somehow. Why are my pieces not locking? Okay, so that goes there, that goes there. All right. And then this is going to go like this. And then this one. Nope, not that one. Yes. All right. So we're getting there. This is what we got so far, guys. All right. Let me set this piece down so it stays together until we get to the locking part, whenever that comes up. All right, so now here's these pieces. All right, cool. All right. We need one of these. Oh no. I already got a piece breaking. I don't know if you can see that or not. Right there. Doggone it. We'll stop for a repair. Shoot. All right, guys, hang on. We got to fix this piece here. I'll be right back. Okay, I got my wood glue here. That kind of bums me out. The wood is thick, and just by pressing it through the wooden sprue to separate it, shouldn't have. Oops, shoot. Damn it. All right, guys, we're back. So it didn't completely separate, I don't guess. But still in need of a fix, which kind of bums me out. It's just the face of it, or a layer of the wood, I should say. But no big deal. There we go. No harm done. And in 100 years, who's really going to care, right? Okay. So, here we go. Now, let's put this all together. This is a crazy kit, guys. It's, There's no instructions to this whatsoever. They're giving you pictures and they don't even show you the entire piece, which is just crazy. Okay, so that's what we have so far. Now we're building on this back side, which is these pieces here. So it looks as though it starts off with something like that. Oh, come on. I really didn't think it was going to be this tough of a build, guys. Maybe I'll go back to building my trumpeter to something a little bit easier. My Arizona. All right, there's that one in there. I wonder what locks these other back ones on, though. It's not. Okay. And this goes in here like that. And then another one of these. All right, there's that. Okay. Oh, there's two of these we gotta make. Oh, Jesus. All right, I'm wondering if we're not supposed to spread these pieces. They're not staying. And it's pissing me off. All right. Again, let's try. So we're going like that. And then this piece is going to go in here like that. But see what I mean? Nothing locks that in there. And it's all just wanting to fall apart. All right, so we're going to make two of those. So let's make another one. I'll make the other one off camera. Be right back. Okay, guys. Next, it looks like we're going into the seats. There are 4 of them. I'm going to go ahead and do one on camera, and then I'll do the other 3 off the camera, because it's all the same assembly for each seat, so no sense in being repetitive. Just to save time, I did go ahead and locate and punch out the pieces that we need to start these seats. Again, none of these parts are numbered in this kit. It's basically you're just going off of shapes and pictures to match your shapes. So this is one of the sprues here. I don't know if you can make it out, but it's nothing but pieces. There is nothing other than this code here, which really doesn't match anything on the instructions. So yeah, that's what you're working with. So yeah, crazy. Like I said, it's more of a puzzle than it is a model. God's honest truth. It's a puzzle is what this is. But still, it's fun nonetheless and challenging for sure. So let's go ahead and start into the seat here. Let's see here. We'll take this piece, which looks like that piece. And let me get in here a little closer. Bear with me, guys. Here we go. So, that piece is that piece. And then we got this piece, which looks like it's going to go onto there, like so. But there's nothing holding this yet. So, okay. Oh, you know what? We got to go back a page. That's why. I'm 1 page ahead. We have to make up this guy. That's what holds it all together. So it looks like there's 2 of those side by side. And then this goes in there, like so. Yeah, that's what's happening. Okay. All right, there's that satisfying snap. There we go. So now we're cooking with fire here. Now this back piece goes on. Now we got something to connect to. There we go. Got ahead of myself is all that was. Guess I can't blame all the bad on this kit. Some of it is me. Get in there. There we go. Okay, there's that. It's starting to look like a roller coaster seat, right? Okay. Now we move on to where we thought we were to start with. Now we'll go here. So now this piece here goes onto here. These are some tight fitting pieces too. It's like, it's funny because some of it just doesn't stay together and then other of it are super tight. Yeah. Well, there it goes. Yep, there we go. We are in business now. There we go. There's that piece. Now, we've completed all of this. So now we need to make the restraint. So let me set the seat aside here for a moment. We got, let me back out, I'm a little too close I think, and it's, there we go. So that is that piece there. And then this piece goes like so. Okay. And then the same thing on this side. Alright. And then let's clean this one up a little bit here. And then this one goes in here. And we have a completed seat restraint. I am going to glue this together though, because these arms are flimsy and just falling apart. So I'm going to put a little dab of wood glue on those once I'm confirmed that these are the correct pieces. So I'm going to dry fit it all together, and if it looks like it works, then I will apply some glue to this. And we get in there. There we go. No, you know what? That's not even the right part. No wonder it wasn't fitting. I think this is the part we want. Alright, there we go. Something like that. And then this goes into there. Alright. Okay, well. And then it looks like this goes around like so, and then gets put into there. There we go. There's a completed seat. Like I said, I'm going to be glue the connecting points together just because some of it isn't as strong as others. So I got 3 more of these to make. I'm going to go ahead and make these off camera, and I will come right back as soon as I'm done with the other 3. Okay, we got all 4 seats completed, and they came out pretty nice for what it is. There's a lot of detail to it. I'm not sure if you can make it out. But yeah, that's the ride seats, and there's 4 of them per cart. We got all 4 of them made here. They're all 4 identical, and this is our I got the next couple pieces already cut out. So we got our ride vehicle base, which is right here. I got that ready to go. And it is showing us taking these guys, and let me orientate this correctly. So that is the back. Okay. So these go as such. Okay, let's try from the back side. These things are a mother to get in those holes. I'm afraid of applying too much pressure because I don't want to snap those pieces. Let me zoom out a little bit here. You don't need to get that close. Okay, here we go. Ah, there's that snap. That's what we want to hear. All right, so we got another one of these to put on here. Hopefully it's not going to give me equal trouble. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Yay. Okay, so we have that completed. Now, what? I'm not sure what going on with that. Oh, I see. All right, let me pause to get some more parts together here. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, we're back. So what it's showing here is we need our ride base plate, which we got right here. This is this. And it is wanting us to mount see here. Our seats onto these. So get you back on camera here. Okay. Those are going to go something like that. And you can see they're a little wiggly. I am going to glue these guys down. Guys, I'll be right back. You can see a little bit. These little tabs that hold everything together aren't the strongest thing in the world. And the more pieces that I seem to have built on this kit, and each piece requires pressure. And what's happening is I'm applying pressure to a lot of pieces as I'm trying to apply pressure to a certain area. I don't know if that makes any sense or not. And I'm risking breaking other parts. The strength of these tabs aren't very strong, and it doesn't take much to snap them. So it's been tedious. And my fingers are so big to try to get it into these small areas to apply pressure to the stuff is just, it just isn't working out for me. But I got it completed up to here. What I ended up doing is taking some wood glue, and I went through this entire thing and applied wood glue to every place that I can. And you might be able to see a little bit here in these holes here. It's still drying. And then underneath, I did the same thing to the underside of all this, just to try to strengthen things up a little bit. I think for the most part, the pressure part of building this is pretty much complete. The only thing I have left that I can see is to finish these back tracks like I did up front. And it's just a repeat of what I did up here that goes back here. So I'm not going to film that. I'm going to do that off camera. And then I'll come back and I'll show you the completed kit. But this is where we're at so far. And, you know, without knowing the problems that came with this build, it actually came out pretty nice. And for what it is, I mean, for what it is, it's nice. But it was a headache, guys. It started off, you know, really easy, other than I couldn't find certain pieces because nothing was numbered. So I didn't know, you know, it was going off of shapes of what you were seeing in the instructions. So, but now, you know, everything's pretty much complete on it, and I'm thankful it is, because this thing was turning into a nightmare. It really was, and it's as crazy as that sounds. And like I said, this is more of a puzzle than it is a model. It really is. You know, it had better directions as far as, you know, part A or part 1 or whatever, you know, into part 2 or part B. Would have made things so much simpler, but it didn't. Everything was just showing shapes on the instructions, and then half of the shapes weren't even, you know, showing. And I'll show you an example of this, what I'm talking about, just so you get an idea. You know, right off the bat, here we go. This is what it's showing you. Let me see if I can get in here. And let me zoom in a little bit. Okay. So this is your instructions. This is part 1 right here. And half of the stuff in here is hidden behind other stuff. So it's not even showing you the full pieces that go in there. You kind of have to go guess off of just a little bit of what you can see off the edges and hope that that's the piece. And then it gives you this symbol here, which if you look up here, it says to double check to make sure you're using the correct piece. And you can't even see the whole piece. You see what I'm talking about? It's hidden behind other stuff. So this has been a crazy build, man. It really has. And it's been frustrating. But, you know, here it is, of what we got so far. We're not done. I still got to put the back tracks on. And then I think maybe we can call it complete, and, you know. But just to kind of break up the monotony, it was, you know, fun and definitely a challenge building this thing. But, yeah, I'm sure none of you guys are ever going to build this, or, you know, I just kind of threw it in for different content in my channel and a break from the Arizona. But now that I've built this thing, I'm, you know, thinking I can't wait to go back to the Arizona to something simpler. So anyways, guys, let me go ahead and I'm going to break away now. Let me go ahead and get these back racks on, or wheels on, or tracks, or whatever they're going to call it, and we'll come back and finish this video. I'll see you shortly.